Previously on Impact Wrestling, Bobby Roode cost Cowboy James Storm his championship dream. Storm was ready to fight.
I want your blood on my hands!
But Roode had other ideas.
I'm not prepared to fight. You got called out. You gotta fight.
The ring couldn't contain their hatred.
James Storm has crossed the line. This is far from over!
Joseph Park promised to deliver evidence against the Aces and Eights, but he never made it to the Impact Zone.
As long as I know the rules, we can play.
Hogan agreed to the Aces and Eights conditions.
I get Joseph Parks, and you get me in your clubhouse. That's the deal.
But the Thugs didn't take any chances with being revealed. How can Hulk Hogan survive his visit to the Aces and Eights clubhouse? Jeff Hardy is bound for glory, and he had something the champion wanted.
I want to prove that anything you can do, I can do. Bully Ray, I'm calling your big ass out here.
And the champion has something that Jeff Hardy wants.
Is that the sight we're going to see in Phoenix, Arizona at Bound for Glory?
Who will get what they want? Impact Wrestling starts right now.
Tonight on Championship Thursday, the TV title is up for grabs. Plus, our 18-year-old gut check contestant finds out how the judges will vote. And listen to this. World Heavyweight Champion Austin Aries. He will team tonight with his Bound for Glory opponent, Jeff Hardy. We are live in Orlando, Florida. Gentlemen, there is no better way to open our live broadcast than with the appearance of our authority figure, our general manager, Hulk Hogan. And Taz, I think you will agree with me, Hulk Hogan has had his hands full as of late. So many issues relating to both our huge Bound for Glory pay-per-view event coming up on Sunday, October the 14th in Phoenix, Arizona, as well as the ongoing battle with that biker gang known as Aces and Eights.
Well, yeah, you're talking about Hogan has his hands full with Aces and Eights for sure. Hence why the Hulkster has his hands full of that big Louisville Slugger baseball bat, which, by the way, is a huge bat. It looks like a toothpick in Hogan's hands, though. Hogan out there swinging that bat I mean, Hogan is the Babe Ruth of pro wrestling. Why not have a cut like Hogan's got? He's got a pretty good cut on him there.
Call your shot. Swing for the fence.
Look, he's doing it again. Look at him. Think Hogan spent some time in the batting cage? Nah, maybe not. Tell you what, massive reaction here for the Hulkster. Got a ruckus crowd on here live, baby.
That's just what I thought. That's just what I thought. Aces and Eights, we got a date, brother. Just do me a favor. Watch my back, Jack, all right? Now, this is a turning point. This episode of Impact Wrestling is definitely a turning point for this company because Bound for Glory is just 3 stinking weeks away, brother. And all I have to say, with Aces and Eights, I've been just a little distracted as of late. So first, business of hand. This is Championship Thursday, I'd like to say. And the championship that hangs in the balance right now is the TV title. I'm sorry to say that, I really am. You know, Devon was a great champion. And I would like to see him here just as much as anybody else. But with Devon's negotiations with the upper brass at TNA, myself as a general manager, we got to move forward. So I've handpicked 4 men tonight that I'm going to meet with in a few minutes back there. It's Samoa Joe, Magnus, Garrett Bischoff, and Mr. Anderson. And I guarantee you, tonight there will be a new TV champion in the ring. Next up, this James Storm, Bobby Roode debacle. That's the next thing we got to clear up. You know, this thing's been spinning out of control for over a year now. It's so far out of control that the TNA referees have given up and thrown their hands up in the air. So to straighten this Roode Storm mess out, I'm going to put these two in a street fight at Bound for Glory. And not only are those two going to be in a street fight at Bound for Glory, I'm bringing in a special enforcer. And you're going to see him next week right here on Impact. And if you don't know him now, you sure will, because he's the master disaster, the man that snaps, crackles, and pops, each and all your bones. It's the MMA champion, King Mo.
Wow, that's a hell of a choice. You think? Wow.
Now that I know we're going to have a champion in place, now that I know the Roode Storm debacle will be under control at Bound for Glory, it's time for Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights, you want me? Well, you stinking gut me. Because tonight, I'm going to your clubhouse, and I took the hook, and we're going to see what you guys are made of. You know, I took one of their members just trying to get justice. And in turn, they took Joseph Park, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth, I guess you could say. But then they started messing with my employees. They messed with the wrestlers here, and they also cornered my daughter right in this very ring. So tonight, yeah, it's gonna be ooh, but they're the ones that's gonna be going ooh, because tonight, I'm going in their clubhouse, and I'm going in for a fight, even if it means I'm going to Aces and Eights all alone, brother.
God.
No way.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Stinger.
Look who's here. Look who's back. It's the icon in the Impact Zone. You're right, Taz. It's the Stinger. It's the Hall of Famer Sting.
Even Hogan. Hogan's shocked to see Sting. Wow, this is awesome.
Hey, I just borrowed your bat, brother, that's all.
My bat is your bat. Hulk, this whole thing with Aces and Eights, it started with me. And when you took over as general manager, I promised that I would have your back, and I meant what I said. So a little while ago when you looked at all these people and said, you gotta have my back, Jack. This is the Stinger saying, I'm going with you because I got your back, Jack. You and I are gonna go visit Aces and Eights together.
Well, all I gotta say is go get us another bat, brother. Let's do it.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is support.
Hogan and Sting going into the belly of the beast. The clubhouse of Aces and Eights tonight. Buckle up, baby.
Oh, Hulk Hogan has back. Think of that. When Hulk Hogan goes into the Aces and Eights clubhouse, when Hulk Hogan invades their
memorable Bound for Glory moment was 10-10-10 in the main event. To me, Bound for Glory is so special because it's the culmination of an entire year of competition, all rolled into one night. Everybody puts it all on the line. You know, the fans can expect from Mr. Anderson this year what they can expect every other year at Bound for Glory, and that's equal opportunity ass kicking.
Every year, new memories made at Bound for Glory. We're going to do it again October 14 in Phoenix. World Tag Champs will be severely tested. 2 challenging teams. It's a tag team triple threat match at our biggest event of 2012.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
And tonight we're going to preview the tag team triple threat match with a singles version of the 3-way bout. Each team is going to send one man into the ring to fight. Dream team of AJ Styles and Kurt Angle, one of the 2 challengers that are going to battle for the tag titles at Bound for Glory. And special programming note, Kurt Angle, guests tonight on MMA Uncensored Live. It's immediately after Impact Wrestling, and I can tell you, Kurt knows MMA and not afraid to share an opinion.
And his opponent, accompanied by Hernandez, Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, I do like this. I mean, pulling 3 men from each team that are going to face in that 3-way, come Bound for Glory for the World Tag Team titles. I like this, man. I like it a lot. So far, we got Chavo, we got Kurt Angle already. It's starting off pretty good.
Got to agree, Taz, and I think you will agree with me as we see one of the 2 challenging teams at Bound for Glory. Big Supermex Hernandez, his tag partner, Chavo Jr. Many of you would like to check out Impact Wrestling in Espanol with Willie Urbina and Hector Guerrero. Yeah, it's Uncle Hector commentating on his nephew Chavo's match tonight.
And your nephew, Willie Urbina, he gave me a hard time about I made fun of his leather jacket or something like that.
My nephew?
I thought you guys were related. You're always talking Spanish to the guy.
And their opponent, accompanied by Kazarian, one half of the World Tag Team Champions of the world, Christopher Daniels.
Last Thursday night, the tag champs, Daniels and Kazarian, they tried to injure, they tried to eliminate the competition, but all they got for their efforts, all they got for their troubles were 2 teams of challengers at Bound for Glory. That thanks to the ruling of our general manager, Hulk Hogan.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, you see the grin on the face of Daniels walking out here. He's just smiling away, you know. Hey, one come Bound for Glory, you better be careful. Because one half of, I should say, those tag team titles will be in trouble. That's in jeopardy. You're dealing with a team like AJ and Kurt and Guerrero and Supermex. I mean, good luck.
Let's talk about the importance of this triple threat, this 3-way singles match, especially as it pertains to momentum going into Bound for Glory. How big is this?
I think it's